Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. And I want to say Shalom to Akman Akwat out there, pursuing this truth diligently. Coming at you once again with another lesson. And this one's kind of, a multitude of different topics that I've got here. There's some new stuff on that whole, the CEO of United Healthcare, the killer. There's a lot of, not necessarily news about the killer or, the shooting, but, just the state of the world that it's currently in right now. Got some other stuff about, some rules that the Ohio Supreme Court made regarding some food, and then an OnlyFans creator. So, three different things. All right, got a couple of different things for the whole resistance that's forming around this whole CEO being killed. I'm just gonna basically just go through the spirit on it and grab scriptures as we go. So this one right here. So there's been these wanted posters. I thought this was interesting. There was these wanted posters that have been popping up around New York, and I want to see if I can get it in a bigger photo. Here we are. You can see it here. So they've been putting up wanted photos. Let me get the other one. They've been putting up wanted photos of CEOs, all right, that the people want to be taken out next. And people are done with the state that Babylon is in, man. They are completely done. Like this guy says, medium confection. That's a great way to put it. Wild West, right? Healthcare is the Wild West. And politicians want to keep it that way because they are paid to do so. How much should an ambulance ride cost when the EMT is only making $18 to $30 an hour, working 24 hours in a 24-hour shifts? Who is raking it in? And that's the thing. It's robbery at this point, where it's let's go and get that. Let's get it. So this is Nahum 3:1, and it says just Nahum 3:1 says, "Woe to the bloody city." All right, and this bloody city is of course referring to, Babylon. It says, "Woe to the bloody city. It is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not." Now, in the situation that we're in, we are the prey, all right? Us, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, who are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, all right? And these Edomites have done, just a bang-up job on trying, keyword trying, to hide that from us, all right? But now's the time, we're remembering ourselves, okay? As a matter of fact, this is Baruch 2:30. It says, "For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people, but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves." So being captives, all right, we are the prey, okay? We are the prey, we are the captives, all right? But we're in our land of captivity, all right? We are remembering ourselves, all right? We're remembering now through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai that we are the Israelites, all right? And we know the name now, all right? We have the Father's name, Yahweh, the Son's name, Yahweh Shai. All right, we know that we're the Israelites. And in return, us knowing that we're the Israelites, we know that they're the Edomites. In the Bible, when you go in and look at dealing with the Edomites, it doesn't have anything good to say. It talks about, they're them being the wicked, the border of wickedness, and all the wickedness that they've done. And that's why, that they've done all that they've done to hide this, is because if we find out we're Israelites, we find out they're Edomites. If we find out they're Edomites, we find out that they're masquerading as us, all right? And when we find that out, we can go in the Bible and see what all other things that Esau has done and directly correlate it. And look what this person is, and look who he is. Look, it talks about the robbery of lands. It talks about, covering the faces of judges. Look at this. It talks about, like, he likes to murder. Look at this. He's this deceiver. He likes to lie. All right. He likes to, his words are smoother than butter. Look, and it adds up, and it keeps on, building a case on these people, and they really don't like it, man. And this place is full of lies and robbery. The earth is given to the hands of the wicked. Who's ruling right now? The so-called white man. So they are the wicked. And it's all full of lies and robbery and murder and death. And they just, if they're not lying to you, they're robbing you. If they're not robbing you, they're killing you. and they make you all sorts of ways. They rob you, man. You know, they'll make you pay. You know, for example, I mean, look at the CEO situation. We talked about this the last time I made a lesson about it. You know, they got these guys, these CEOs that are just denying. All right, you need, what? Your finger broke? Deny. This broke? Deny. I think? Deny. All right, but they're raking in all the money. So if you're paying for insurance, what's the fucking point in paying if you're not going to cover anything? You're just raking in money. As a matter of fact, there's this post right here that said, this guy, Alex Cole, he said, shit, United Healthcare kept 20 billion of their subscribers' money in 2022 while denying their healthcare claims. That's messed up. They made $20 billion. All these people are paying in. You're being robbed. And then they take that money. Oh, well, my finger broke. Nope, sorry, I can't cover it. Well, what the fuck am I paying for? You know? And then some guy, you know, goes out and fucking, you know, blicks this guy down. All right? Pulls up with a blower and fucking lays his ass down. And now I mean, you know, in a way, he's wrong. He shouldn't have done that. But, and look at everybody's idolizing this guy. He's been revered. He's been, he's like a folk hero now. Okay? And the people can't be to blame. All right, for celebrating the enactment of justice for once. Okay? The people can't be blamed. Well, you guys are bad for saying what the shooter did wasn't that bad, or that he's a hero and blah, 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 blah. You know, and you can't blame the people. You got to blame your system, man. You got to blame your system. You have a system. If you have a system, all right, where someone can get gunned down and the people celebrate, well, that person must not have been a very good person then. Okay? That must not have been a very good person. Or if somebody went out and gunned down Keanu Reeves, oh man, that guy would be a fucking enemy. Everybody would be like, find this guy and lock him up. All right? Because he took out Keanu Reeves, because everybody loves Keanu Reeves. No one has a problem with Keanu Reeves, right? And who knows? He could be a Jake for all we know. But, you know, it's when you have a guy that is taken out and people celebrate, well, that doesn't show much of the character of people. That shows much more so the character of the person that was gunned down. Usually, evil people their deaths are celebrated. You know, that's usually who's celebrated. So you're blaming the people, saying the people are wrong. Well, why aren't you saying anything about the system? Why isn't the system that is robbing sick people of $20 billion in a single fiscal year? Why is he not the evil guy? Why is this corporation not the evil guy? They're the good guy? In situations like this, United Healthcare and all these organizations, they can be considered businessmen, but a guy that goes out and shoots someone's a murderer. When the same person that was sitting behind a desk denying these people their claims, which led to their death, isn't considered a murderer, he's considered a businessman. Why is that? The job is the same, all right? One person killed one person killed millions, okay? He's still a murderer. Yes. Well, he didn't directly do it. Okay, well, yeah, if there's a pack of lions that are chasing you, and they're clearly in the distance, right, and I can, in good faith, open up a door and let you in, all right, without knowing that everybody inside would be jeopardized as well, and I don't let you in, and here are the lions way in the distance, but I see them chasing you, here you are, you're right at the door, and I just say, no, you stay out there. I killed you. I had the opportunity to help you, and I didn't take it. I killed you. That's what happened. All right, because I didn't open that door when I could have. Nobody would have been hurt. All right, the lions wouldn't have gone in. They're way in the distance. I could have let you in, but I didn't. So I'm directly, not indirectly, directly responsible in a way for that person's death. But that's not how these people see it. They see that, oh, it was just business. It was just business. Okay? This person says, I didn't know about this. This says they lobby against funding cancer research and new therapies too. Okay? So they don't want, again, treat, don't cure. Okay? Treat, don't cure. Okay? This person says, I think if you're an organization that lobbies against something that is ultimately for improving people's health, you probably shouldn't have the word healthcare in your company name. All right? This person said it was a typo. It's supposed to be wealth care. Okay? Going back to Nahum 3:1. Okay, Nahum 3:1. Woe to the bloody city is all full of lies and robbery. The prey departeth not. That's what they do. They rob you. Okay, they rob you, and that's the thing, Jake. The other part in this is the prey departeth not. Jake loves the society You know, you don't want to. So like, you don't want to put this society behind and you know, be focused on the kingdom to come. All right, Yahweh's kingdom, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai's kingdom. No, you want to stay here. All right, where there's Black and Milds and Newports and 50 Cent, all right, and Brother Lynch Hung and BBLs. All right, that's what you want to stay with, Jake. And you don't depart. And here it is. You're all over here fucking sad. You have Jake. Jake is a fucking, again, let's go and get another scripture. I got it yesterday. This is James 1:8. It says, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And you have Jake that said, no justice, no peace, no racist police. And talking about, you know, black history. But then at the same fact, they want to stay here. You know, they don't want to come into this truth. They don't want to do the work in the will of the Father. They don't want to do that. So which one do you want? You don't want to be a part of the society, but you do want to be a part of the society. You know? You want something better, but not something better as in, you know, you have to have rules for it. You don't want to have something better as in like the kingdom, right? Because you think the kingdom is weak, right? You think, oh man, I'm not gonna be able to smoke no weed. I ain't gonna be able to do this, right? So you don't want that. You want something like in between. You want America just to be under rule of you. You want to rule America. You don't want a new kingdom wherein dwelleth righteousness. You want the white people to be under you in America, not in the kingdom, not in Israel, not under biblical rule. You still want to be able to clap married women's cheeks and smoke weed and smoke Black and Milds and Newports and listen to rap music and be a ghetto ninja. You just want to do it while you're on top of America, right? You want to be in the White House. You want to be like the Rockefellers and do all the same things that they do. You just want it to be you, right? That's what you want. That's really what you want at the end of the day, all right? And that's wicked. It's still wickedness. It's just now you're the face of it, right? And that's what Jake really wants. They want Babylon. They want to stay in Babylon. They just want to be in rule in Babylon. They don't want Babylon to go away. They love it, all right? Even though they want to be in society, they don't want the white man in rule. But the white man made everything that they love and cherish so much. They want him to be under and them to be on top. And you know, one nation under a chicken wing. All right, that's what they want. They want, you know, having and national anthem would be something from Funkadelic, all right, or Parliament. All right, that's what they want. National wig wearing LaQuisha sew in weave day. All right, that's what they want. All right, but they want it to still be in America. It's ridiculous, man. All right. So, anyway, man, it's Jake just pisses me off. And the people, man, and again, that scripture we got the last time, but I have to get it in this case as well, is that when the wicked beareth rule, is it beareth rule when the wicked beareth rule? Not when they beareth rule, but just when the wicked are in authority. Okay, that's what it is. Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, yeah, it is, okay. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, all right? And right now, the wicked are in rule, all right? So the people are mourning. And that's why you see all these different things like that. People are putting these up, hoping that more copycat, if I can get it out, copycat killers are spawned from this, all right? A copycat killer is someone who sees something and says, I want to do that too. And they're actively saying, I've seen it on comments, they're saying the next time anybody thinks about wanting to do a school shooting, think about taking out an oligarch instead, all right? Take out a CEO instead. Then you won't be hated, you'll be loved. That's what these people are saying. Now that sounds an awful lot like a revolution, all right? What is a revolution?
Revolution.
Okay, a forcible overthrow of a government or social order in favor of a new system. People are fucking done. They're sick of this shit, man. These people are fucking done. The wicked at this point, even the wicked are saying, man, these guys, this gotta go. This rulership has got to come into an end and crumble. And this is the same type of shit that was happening during the fall of Rome. What? Let's actually go to ChatGPT. And bear with me. Hey Google, turn on my light. Bear with me while I get back over here. All right. We're going to look up what are some common things that were happening during the fall of Rome, i.e., revolts. It's working. Oh, ChatGPT. Huh. It's not my internet. That should be good, but there we go. I moved the antenna a little bit different because I got one of those Wi-Fi cards that I just hooked into my PC because shit was slow using a USB one. So I've had this for a while, so I'm getting the speed. Why am I not getting the website? Is ChatGPT down or something? Oh well. How were the people during the fall of Rome? All right. It says economic decline. The empire lost its tax base, long distance trade, agriculture production. The government produced more coins with less silver to make up for the lack of money, which led to inflation. That's what we're doing in America right now. All right, we're being subjected to, not we're doing. We have no doing in it, but that's what we're dealing with. Is they don't have any silver in the money anymore. All right, and it's not a gold backed anymore. And the other thing is that you're losing its tax base and long distance trade because it's happening already. It's gonna happen even more so when these tariffs hit. All right, and mass amounts of inflation. That's what we're dealing with. Political corruption. All right, plagued with corruption. All right, and you say political amateurs were in control of Rome in the years leading to its fall. Absolutely. All right, an amateur businessman. All right, military weakness. The army grew weak from a lack of wars and stopped wearing their protective armor. That's what's happening right now. It says disconnected from the emperor. This is a big one. People came disconnected from the emperor and lived in small localized community that could no longer rely on him. Most of the populace lived in dismal squalor, siege mentality. All right, lead poisoning. You see it. It's a lot of things that were happening now. All right, fall of Rome, revolts. Okay. Roman Revolution. All right. You see it, like there was a lot of them. All right. Many revolts over the centuries. Okay. So, and it's happening now. People are revolting, man. Let's read some more comments and then we're going to, move on to the next little thing. So it says, with how positive the reaction to the first murder was from the general public, copycat killers have a very unique opportunity. See, there it is. There it is. It says better that than school shooters, right? It says I'm not gonna read that. What else? Why do they hate us? They ask while stepping over another homeless person. We treat them so well. It's true, man. It's greed. It's greed. Okay, let's go and get some on greed. KJV scriptures on greed. None are necessarily coming to mind right now. Actually, the one that comes to mind is this is 1 Timothy 6:10. It says, "For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, They have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. All right. So, you know, and that's really dealing with, you know, erred from the faith. That's dealing with Jake, but pierced themselves through with many sorrows. And you know, the thing about coveting money is that it'll eventually lead you to do a lot of wickedness. What another one is? Let's see. That's that one. Oh, we already had it up. I didn't even see it. Must have saw it subconsciously. I'm looking for something. That's pretty good right there. Ecclesiastes 5 and 10. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. It's useless. And that's the thing with these CEOs and these rulers of this world, is that they love money. All right. And like it says, he that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver. So those people that are in love with money, money isn't really satisfying them. They love it. They just want more and more and more and more and more and more and more. It says, nor he that love abundance with increase. That's what they like. They like abundance with increase. They just like having a lot and then like having even more than they just had. And then a more, like, it's like their game. It's like it's the thing that's fun to them, because nothing else, you know, they can buy anything. So it's not really fun for them. They just like making more and more and more. That's the only thing that makes them happy. Right. So that's how it is. And these people are, they're says, it says, can we please tag them correctly as insurance company CEOs and not healthcare CEOs? First of all, they're not providing any fucking healthcare. Second, the people who actually work healthcare already have to deal with enough violence from shit we can't control. Leave us out of this. Okay? It says, is this timeline finally getting interesting? All right, people are getting fed up is what's happening, and there's about to be a fucking break. There's about to be a break. Okay, and don't be surprised if you see copycat killers, man, because you see people do it for less. All right, everyone's a clout chaser now. They do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. All right, if somebody's already hating their life and they think that they can go and make a name for themselves, so they'll fucking do it. It doesn't matter if they die or not. Everybody's suicidal these days anyway. All right, and you see them. They got not a good time to be a CEO. Not a good time to be a CEO. Now, here's another one by the same in the same vein. We got about 3 of them in the same vein. This one, and then this as well. Let's get some comments from this, 'cause I'm about to close this out. It says, and now you can see why nobody gave a single fuck that he's dead now, right? Nobody gives a single fuck. And that's, see, man, people are being ruthless with it, man. People are being ruthless, okay? Healthcare should not be a for-profit industry, all right? And that, you know, and here's one for you. Here's one, Job 13 and 4. But you're all forgers of lies. Going back to that line, you're all physicians of no value. What is a physician? What is a physician?
Physician.
A person qualified to practice medicine. A medical practitioner. They're of no value. They're useless. They're just there for your money. Okay, they can't really heal you. Just money. Just money. Here, let's go look at that one too. That's another thing. So, what do we get here? New York Police Department has warned U.S. healthcare executives of a heightened risk to their lives after identifying an online hit list posted in the wake of last week's assassination of the United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. There you go, you see it. So they're warning healthcare CEOs. They're saying, hey man, watch out, there's a fucking hit list on you. Corporations have scrambled to give their senior figures added protection against the threat of copycat killing. Here's the thing. Maybe just be better people. All right? Maybe just be better people. All right? Instead of adding fucking protection, maybe just do something that you wouldn't need protection to get, so you don't get fucking killed over. Maybe just don't do that thing which is getting you killed. That would be the smart idea. Okay? Instead of just be less evil. All right? But here's one. This is Psalms 10 and 5. His ways are always grievous. Thy judgments are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puffeth at them. They don't know how to do good. All right? They don't know how to do any good. Ecclesiastes 14:7. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly, and at the last he will declare his wickedness. So they don't do anything. They won't change their ways. You know, they won't change their ways. You know, look. As a matter of fact, look, a leaked video of United Health CEO defending denial practices sparks more online backlash. Okay, and that's it. This is the new guy that was elected. This video was recorded. Let's see, where was the video? Where's the video? It says United Healthcare Group CEO Andrew Whitney just recently took over, right? Defended the company's claim denial practices in a leaked video recorded after the fatal shooting of Brian Thompson, the CEO of United Health's insurance subsidiary. The video has sparked another round of online backlash against the company regarding how it evaluates medical claims. We make sure that the care is safe, appropriate, and is delivered by when people need it. No, you don't. We guard against the pressures that exist for unsafe and unnecessary care to be delivered in a way that makes the whole system too complex and ultimately unsustainable, Whitty told employees in a video leaked to journalist Ken Klipstein. And the thing is, if someone's dying of cancer, I don't think that is considered unnecessary. I think that would be considered a necessary thing. I mean, it's necessary because it's Yahweh Bashim Shai's judgment, but you don't know about that. I'm saying from the worldly perspective, how is that unnecessary? This person needs help. Why aren't you going to give him that help? All right, and we know it's because, you know, the Lord doesn't want him to get help. But let's go, you know, and let's go and see the video. Let's go and find the video. Where's the video? Where's the video? Anyway, going back, let's read some of the comments. It says, this isn't over. They're going to keep doubling down until the next one dies. It says, nah, they'll use their cash to hire armed guards and take a permanent vacation on their 7th mega yacht. It's true. It said, here's one. And these pieces of shit wonder why no one's mourning them. All right. It says, no, they don't. They know why people aren't mourning. They don't care that nobody's mourning them. They just don't want to hear the voices. They don't care. All right. This person said, "Where's Mario? He's our only hope." And if that's a joke, because the guy, you know, that apparently allegedly did the assassination. I don't know if that's just a fall guy or what, but his name was Luigi. All right. So you can see it. This person says, "Anyone got his address? Asking for a friend." This person says, "Where's the video?" That's where I'm wondering. Where the fuck's the video? All right. Where's the video? That's what I want to know. Where is the video? Where's the video, man? Where's the video? Anyway. And this shows you this guy right here. There's a scripture I wanted to get. Let's get it. Isaiah 26:10 will be good. Isaiah 26:10, it says, "Let favor be showed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness he will deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of the Lord." You know, it's you can't force someone to be, you know, righteous. Let's get Jeremiah 13:23. There's these people, it's just in them. They're just, you know. This is Psalms 10:4. It says Psalms 10:4. "The wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after Yahweh. Yahweh is not in all his thoughts." They don't think about the Lord. They don't think about the consequences. You know, and they can't change their wickedness. Jeremiah 13:23, "Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots? Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil?" No, they can't. They can't. You know, an Ethiopian can't change the color of their skin. All right, a leopard can't just make their spots go away. A wicked person can't just stop doing wickedness. That's just who they are, right? An Ethiopian's an Ethiopian, a leopard's a leopard, and an Edomite's a fucking Edomite, man. All right, and when people revolt, and in no way I'm not condoning this. All right, we don't condone any of this type of behavior, but the Lord is getting these people back. All right, the Lord is getting these people back. It's like that Joker meme. It says, you know what you get, exactly what you fucking deserve, and that's what's happened, man. We just sit back and watch. All right, because we're not to do anything. That's revenge, and the Lord will repay us grievously. All right, check it out. Vengeance is mine. Well, here's this. Check this out. This is Romans 12:19. It says, "Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath, for it is written, Vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord." And we know these devils are going to eventually try to pass something off and say that we're terrorists. All right, and you know what I'm saying there. Terrorists, all right, with a T in front of it. That's what they're going to try to, they tried to do it back in 9/11 with the brothers down in, 1 West. And the apostles now, all right, and elders. But, so they're going to try that, it's just going to, fucking history is going to repeat itself. That's what they do. But you got to realize, man, you don't have to worry about us. We're not the ones you have to worry about. We're not the ones out there doing that stuff. All right, we trust in the Lord. We don't do any of that. All right, the vengeance is the Lord. We stay at home. We don't do none of that, man. All right, you don't have to worry about us. All the people, see, the thing is, you got us in the focus. You always do. We should be worrying about your own people, man. Because those are the people that are revolting more and more. All right, we don't care about this side. We're just chilling. We're hanging out. We know the Lord's going to deal with this place. And, we're waiting for the new kingdom. But these people they want this kingdom to stay, but they want you out of rule. All right, all these like little young kids, man. They're done with it. They want you out of power. See, the thing is, they don't want to go to the kingdom. We want the kingdom, so we don't give a fuck what happens here. All right, at the end of the day, whatever's done, let it be done. All right, whatever the will of the Father is, but we're not trying to reestablish this place. All right, but these people are. So you don't have to worry about us. You have to worry about them. People like apparently this guy, allegedly Luigi. You got to worry about those guys that are fucking sick of the way this world is going. All right, we're sick of the way this world's going, but we know it has to go away. It just has to, the nukes have to drop. All right, Russia's gonna tear this place up. So that's what we're waiting for, because after that's when salvation comes, and Lord willing, we're part of the elect and receive that salvation. Okay, we're not waiting for this society to get better. It's not. The only way it can get better is for it to go away and a new earth to be rebuilt, wherein dwelleth righteousness. All right, we look for new heavens right here. 2 Peter 3:13. It says, "Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness." Okay, so there you go. That's what we're waiting for, not for this place to be fixed. You see it says, dead guy says what? It says backlash win. And you see these guys are they're not having it. So I got a couple more here and a different topic. So how long we've been going for? 33 minutes. So we got a couple more. We got this one's interesting. I don't even know if we're gonna get any scriptures on this, but I wanted to read it because it popped up on the side. It said, "Woman who died after butt lift surgery did not give informed consent." Bolton coroner rules. 26-year-old woman died after she was subjected to frankly barbaric Brazilian butt lift procedure without giving informed consent. What do you mean? It says the mother of 3 was said to be conscious about the way she looked and was insistent on undergoing the procedure, which sees fat taken from elsewhere on the body and injected into the hips and buttocks. Immediately after the operation, she was shaken and appeared very, very cold. Blood pressure, check the blood pressure. She died January 8th, 3 days after the operation. So this is kind of like old news, but that's why you don't go and get those things, man. You don't go and get those things. Don't do it. So here's one that's interesting. And bear with me while I grab a drink. All right. So, this was very interesting. Ohio Supreme Court stands by asinine. If you don't know what asinine means, it really means dumb. All right.
Asinine.
Extremely stupid or foolish. They stand by their extremely foolish and stupid ruling that boneless chicken wings do not mean without bones. Yep, that's a new ruling. The Ohio Supreme Court ruled 4-3 on Monday against reconsidering its July decision that no reasonable person would not think boneless meant no bones when ordering chicken wings. The ruling blocked from a trial case when a man sued Butler County Eatery after he got a large bone caught in his throat. Just because they're boneless doesn't mean they're boneless. All right, you can see it. It's just fucking dumb. And this is one we can just read the comments. It says, in a dissenting opinion, Justice Michael P. Donnelly maintained that a jury should determine the facts of the case. To the contrary, the majority concluded not merely that the defendants were not negligent, but that there was no possible way that any reasonable person could conclude that the defendants had been negligent, he wrote. He stated that the better approach would be to let a jury determine what a customer should reasonably expect when ordering a dish advertised as boneless. Instead, the majority oddly declares that boneless means you should expect bones. Boneless means that you should expect bones? It means I should not expect bones. It's boneless. If I wanted bones, I'd just order the boned-in one, right? It says in the dissent, Justice Donnelly did give the majority credit for realizing, as they stated, that boneless wings are not actually wings and that chicken fingers are not actually fingers. Because the real question is, why does the decision fall on ideological lines when the Republican justices in the majority? It says because it protects the business. But I like this right here. It says if the public cannot listen here, this is a great one. If the public cannot trust the judiciary to be faithful in small things, like whether boneless can reasonably be understood as not including bones, how can the judiciary be trusted with greater things? America, 2024. Round of applause. America is falling, and it's fucking great. I love it. All right, call all you how ba meow shy. This place is going down. All right. What else do we got? It says, so boneless wings aren't wings, and now they're not even boneless. What even are boneless wings now? I don't even like boneless wings. I mean, I can't say I don't like boneless wings. I'll eat them. The only time I eat boneless wings is if they have like a deal on them. I just prefer the bone in, personally. But a boneless wing isn't a wing. A boneless wing, everybody, all right, that's a chicken nugget. Okay, just saying that. That's not a wing. That's a chicken nugget. Says is Ohio okay? Like, do we need to check on them or something? Oh man, what else do we got here? Kind of like when they tried to say footlong was a marketing term. And it's the same thing. Oh, footlong, it doesn't really mean they're a foot long. It just means, it's just ridiculous, man. That's just something I wanted to touch on there. They're messing with the food, and on top of that, they have the whole like lab-made chicken. That's a whole thing. This is from back in 2023. It says the U.S. approves chicken made from cultivated cells, the nation's first lab-grown meat. So we don't even know what chicken we're eating anymore. We don't even know if it's real or not. All right, and everything's defiled here. Ezekiel 4:13, it says, and the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. And that's what's happening right now. It's just ridiculousness. So this is one we're going to close out with. It says, OnlyFans star who cried after having sex with 100 men now wants to sleep with 1,000 more. All right, guess it's like a challenge she's trying to do. Lily Phillips, an OnlyFans model who completed a controversial stunt of sleeping with 100 men in one day, was seen emotionally shaken after the act. Says, 1,001 day, a girl's gonna have chafing like crazy. Most awkward cue in history. This doesn't sound fun for anybody involved. Says it might be for the first guy. What else? It's good to have goals. You see, nobody's saying anything bad against it, right? Bear with me. Something stuck in my tooth. It's like you. But yeah, man, these women have gotten completely out of control, and nobody's even saying anything about it. It's gotten to the point where what's the scripture I want to get? Here it is, 2nd Esdras 15:6. 2nd Esdras 15:6, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. And this is actually where we're going to close out. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things, in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continuously. It's like, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely avenge them, and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them. There you go. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Well, Egypt already happened. 2nd Esdras 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. Right here, spiritually called. This is showing you that we're spiritually in Egypt again, and Rome, and Sodom, in Babylon. Revelation 11 and 8, and their dead bodies, speaking of Jake, shall lie in the street of the great city. It's America, North Country, great city, Babylon the Great. There's many different names. The bloody city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. So yeah, this place, going back to verse 11, it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. They that till the ground shall mourn, for their seeds shall fail through the blasting and hail, and with fearful constellation. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein! For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another with swords in their hands. There you go. So, we're coming to that time, man. It's just, wickedness is just, like it says, wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth. It's just, oh man, this place has got to go. There's wicked CEOs not learning the lesson. There's, people lining up to get, a train ran on them 1,000 men deep. They're fucking with the food. It's just, this place has got to go. This place has got to go. We can't stay here no longer, man. So that's the lesson. That's been the lesson. Second, we read 2nd Esdras, so that'll be that. And yeah, man. That's all I gotta say about that, as Forrest Gump would say. So, this place has got to go. We hate this place, man. And we're just waiting for our Lord to come back so we can be delivered, Lord willing, as part of the elect. And just to get out of this place and into a place where it's just written in righteousness and not just wickedness and just death and just robbery. Okay, we're looking for that new heaven, all right, and the new earth. Okay, because this place has got to go. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close out. Once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Makakwadash. Shalom, dear brothers and sisters. Lord willing, the lesson was edifying. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of this wicked ass place. Until next one, Lord willing. Shalom.